And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. From the sideline, we'll have David Aldridge. We'll be hearing from him in just a moment. And a moment now to check out who the Pelicans have coming up. On Wednesday, they continue the road trip, heading out to Sacramento to take on the Kings. And then on Friday, they'll be taking on Klay Thompson and the Golden State Warriors.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
And nothing tips off a broadcast like getting the lowdown from the sidelines. And we've got David Aldridge there for that. David, good evening.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Mikal Bridges is a big part of the Suns' growth into a powerhouse. Coach Monty Williams said of his two-way swing man, I believe he has every intangible, talent and quality to be a glue guy in that starting lineup. Mikal has an edge to him. Guys respect the heck out of him because he competes every day. Kevin, I compete every time you throw it down to me.
You do. And you're a great competitor. D.A., it is an honor to be on this broadcast with you each and every game. And certainly Bridges one to watch. D.A., thanks. Now let's take a look at the starters for New Orleans. Down on the block, it's Williamson with Hayes. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Devontae Graham. And it's Hart in at the small forward. And for the Suns, Ayton is the pivot, and Crowder slides in at the 4. The star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. Well, the season's still in its very early stages, but Brent, how long before some teams decide? To shake things up?
That's a good question, Kevin. I think it depends on what the expectations of your team are going in. And if you get to the early part of December and you're not seeing the fusion of some of the guys in the play style that you expected after making either an off-season acquisition or the improvement of some of your younger players. That's when some of the discussions in front offices start to happen about what kind of movement could happen for our team. And that might be for getting better for the rest of that season or starting to think about the subsequent seasons ahead. Bridges has a lot of jobs for his team, but if he consistently knocks down three, you can add it to the list.
Williamson. The shot off that time, so Phoenix will take it the other way. Tough loss coming against Cleveland in their last game played.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
Yeah, I bet it was pretty quiet in that locker room after that game. When it hit overtime, it was a matter of which team had more energy left, and seemingly it wasn't them.
Outside Crowder. And there's the foul. It'll go on Josh Hart. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, quick foul to pick up right away here in the first quarter.
Williamson against Crowder. 5 to shoot. Hayes gets a hand on it. 3 on 3. Graham against Booker. Pass to Williamson. Goes up the baseline. And the shot no good. A bit short. Phoenix has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Paul. It's deflected. Williamson looking it over. Makes it off the glass.
And some pinball action out there as defenders just bouncing off of Williamson on that play.
Oh, Ayton in position.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
And with Chris Paul, he makes this team work, gets the most out of his teammates, and has done that wherever he's played.
Williamson kicks to Satoransky. There's the lob to the hoop, and he lays in the alley-oop.
Good passing in the paint may be even more important to an offense than great passing on the perimeter. Those are areas where you got to be careful.
Now here's Booker. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
Takes a shot at the elbow, and a little luck that time, but it drops. As you said, Paul's teams often overachieve in the standings.
People still underestimate his impact. Sets up and improves his guys as well as anyone, and he's the engine to this whole operation.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Paul finds Booker. Back to Paul. Whistle blows, basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Yeah, Chris Paul is not afraid of getting hit, whether it's him initiating it or anticipating it. Plays through that contact well.
Phoenix shooting their first free throw of the game right now.
And one of the highlights last year for this group was the fact that they were so efficient from the charity stripe. That's a huge factor.
And that one falls for Paul.
And Chris Paul, still a great defender. Fantastic positioning.
Well, not only the positioning, but if you watch Chris Paul, he's calling out every option of every play that every offense is running in the NBA. That kind of intelligence gives the rest of his group incredible confidence. And from the very beginning, Chris Paul has been one of the most disruptive point guards defensively the league has ever seen.
One place we've really gotten used to seeing Josh Hart make an impact is on the glass.
You know what's huge about that, Kevin, is a guard willing to go in and get rebounds just ignites the fast break. I know there are big guys that bust out, but when a guard does it, he gets up to speed and is surveying the floor, and that's where Josh Hart becomes one of those guys that has tremendous value in starting your fast break.
Free throw good. Hart.
And Hart, the last pick of the first round in that 2017 draft, and not sure why so many teams passed on this talented young man, but boy, he is terrific.
And Hart drops them both. The Suns leading. Bridges passes the ball. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, man, it's close, but, you know, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Ayton kicks to Paul. Back to Ayton. And that one drops for him.
Well, you bump me, and I'm going to bump you back as Ayton not afraid to get physical with the defender.
From about 19 feet. And it's Williamson missing.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Here's Crowder, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's going to be on Zion Williamson.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Suns have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Second free throw, no good.
And Crowder just keeps coming at you. He's pretty relentless. He will score. He definitely rebounds. And he for sure defends at an impressive level.
Now, here's Hart. 6 on the shot clock. The pass to Graham. Williamson with it. Defended by Bridges. A 15-footer. And the Pelicans miss again. Suns leading by 4. Booker, right side. And that one, good.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
Here's Satoransky. He dishes it to Williamson. And good that time. Williamson's got 8 points.
Well, a little contact from the defense goes a long way for Zion Williamson.
Passes it to Paul. This one for 3. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Now here's Graham. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. Misses off the left iron. And here's Hayes. Pass to Hart. Pass to Williamson. Williamson double team. Hart. And again, New Orleans with the triple.
Yeah, the awareness and the natural playmaking ability starting to show up in Zion's play.
Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. Feeds it to Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
And Chris Paul is going to find anybody that's leaning the wrong way, let alone leaving an open man.
Paul against Graham. Took him no time at all on that one.
So far, both teams scorching the nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great, scoring is coming in bunches, and both of the teams feeling confident right now.
And Crowder gets it to go on the assist by Ayton. Crowder's got his second basket of the night. The pass to Satoransky. Out to the right wing. Here's Williamson, and it's New Orleans scoring again.
This is not a player who likes to be trailing in any game. That lights a fire.
Down low, here's Bridges, and it's slammed in by Bridges.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
And first time out of the game call for New Orleans.
And with Mikal Bridges, he's a player who knows his role and plays his role as well.
I think he's one of those guys who comes from a great system. He came into the league with incredible discipline and incredible awareness of where it is he can impact the game. And that's why you see the 3-and-D effect that Mikal Bridges has had on the NBA.
So for the Suns, JaVale McGee's checked in for Jay Crowder. Johnson comes in for Mikal Bridges. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Paul. Here's Alexander Walker. To the middle. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Payne with it. To the inside. Ayton. That's his fourth basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Here's Alexander Walker. And that one is good.
Resourceful move there. That was not an easy one to convert.
No, showing off a little bit on that one. That's a play when your coach goes, no, no, okay, good play. Get back on defense.
So it's Phoenix now. The Pelicans make their last shot. Payne's shot is good. And the Suns lead by 6.
Now, Booker's a good passer, becoming better in that area, and he knows how to work the ball around.
Pass to Alexander Walker. Driving in. Second shot opportunity. Booker pulls it in. Phoenix has gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Pass to Payne. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. And the Suns making a change here. Kaminsky's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Booker. Shots good by Alexander Walker. Alexander Walker's got his second basket of the night.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Booker. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Suns.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
I think that's also set up a lot of knockdown jump shots.
No secret here, Brent. Devin Booker known for his offense, but his defense has come a long way as well.
Yeah, it's so funny when scorers come into the league and they score and people are still critical of them. That's what happened to Devin Booker. And then he realized as the games became bigger and more important how much the defensive end is going to help his team do the things he wants to do. And so he's taken that tune. He's decided to play defense. He's been much better over the course of the last 2 seasons.
Here's Payne. The Pelicans make their last shot. Booker finds Kaminsky. Booker against Hernan Gomez. No good from Booker.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Lewis passes to Hernan Gomez. Back to Lewis. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. From 11 feet away, and that one hits back iron.
You know, they don't score on that shot, but they're going to be happy with those kinds of possessions.
Here's Payne. He feeds it to Kaminsky. It's tipped. Ibo's Hernan Gomez. McGee's there, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Competing in the painted area, Willie not shying away from the contact, and now he'll will his way to the free throw line.
New Orleans shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. And he knocks down the first one.
The second-round pick who relies on instincts and a little bit of size, Hernan Gomez, actually a pretty good free throw shooter.
So he gets them both. 1:19 left in the first quarter. Now Booker, 5 points in the game. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Booker's got 7.
Yeah, a good contest, but if Booker has his eyes on the rim before you get there on the closeout, chances are he's going to score.
Here's Lewis, blanketed by the D. He fights to the rim for the layup.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
Yeah, hard to stop it there if you're the big man. That's just too good a shot and great concentration.
Payne. Hernan Gomez grabs the miss. Pelicans trail by 3. He kicks it to Lewis. Back to Hernan Gomez. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
34 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now here's Payne. We saw him 10 points last game. McGee trying to break free. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's his first trip to the line.
Shoot 2.
That's good from Payne. Abdul Nader, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Payne hits them both.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Lewis outside, inside, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, pretty dialed in right now as Zion is hitting everything. The team hoping he can maintain this.
For 3, Booker to beat the clock. Count it! He caught it!
That's how you do it. Stay patient, wait for the opportunity, and boom.
That's exactly how you want to close out the quarter, too, with some confidence.
Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Suns lead by 4. And we'll be back with you right after this. And regarded as one of the best leaders in the game today, Chris Paul opening about how his team works together.
With anything, whether it's business, work, relationships, whatever, it's communication. And I think that's something that we're doing an amazing job of right now. And that's communicating, talking through things, and making sure, even when it gets tough, that we continue to communicate.
And with this younger team, it's got to be easier for Chris Paul to lead as that elder statesman.
Yeah, at times in the past, veteran teammates didn't appreciate his constant input. Credit these younger guys, though, for soaking it in.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far, halfway through the first half in this one. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for New Orleans right now, they've got Zion Williamson, and it's Temple in at the 3. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the three-point shot of Mikal Bridges seemed to abandon him early in his NBA career. Coach Monty Williams said he developed a hitch in his release. But Bridges got in the lab with the coaching staff, changing his shot midway through season 2. And the results speak for themselves. Guys?
He had a career year shooting, that's for sure. I admire his work ethic. D.A., thank you. Good work there as it goes. Payne's got 4 points this quarter. And every year we see, Greg, some incredible comebacks. What distinguishes, in your mind, those with the resilience to battle back?
I think it starts with a belief and desire. And the great ones truly hate to lose.
Here's Alexander Walker, and he gets the bucket. Alexander Walker's got his third basket of the night. Payne up top. Lewis covering. Booker, and the dunk by Booker.
And Booker heating up like this, it's going to lift the confidence of the entire team when he gets it going offensively.
Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. Outside Murphy. And it's Devin Booker with the rebound. And here's Payne. Pass to Nader. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Yeah, easy call.
The Suns have made 4 free throws from the line and missed 2.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. So for the Suns, Bridges comes in for Johnson, and Paul subbed in for Booker. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. Pelicans trail by 7. And Hayes kicks to Hart. It's hauled in by the Suns, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
And 2 teams at vastly different ends of the standings last year, but they played each other to a draw. Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
Yeah, he just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. And Greg, with Devontae Graham, you know he's going to shoot it. He has no hesitation letting it fly.
I mean, he's a solid three-point shooter who believes he can make any shot. About 2/3 of his shots all come from outside, so you know exactly what you're getting with him. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
That's a tough rebound if you don't have the length that he does, so the size paying off.
Williamson double team. Kicks it to Hayes. The pass to Hart. Floats it up for Williamson.
Well, playmaking ability on full display there. I love how Zion is taking what the defense is giving him right now.
Suns leading by 3. And stolen by Graham. Passes it to Williamson. Williamson double team. Three-pointer. Graham. That shot off. For Phoenix, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Payne finds Paul. Got a hand on it. Now, here's Hart. Defense right on him. No good that time. Paul with the defensive effort. Here's Bridges. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Bridges showing more and more signs of strength, being able to finish through contact. Bridges, in his young part of his career, has taken on the challenge of guarding some of the league's best offensive players.
Ayton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Jay Crowder comes in for Nader.
One shot.
And that one falls for Bridges. And Brent, with Mikal Bridges, defense is his calling card.
I love the fact that he just has such great hands, anticipation, and length. And he just plays a lot bigger than the size he is on the floor. That kind of stuff disrupts offensive players. And he also just continues to track. Even if he's beat, he will give you second effort to stay in the plays defensively. That's a high-level skill for a young player.
The Suns have gone 6 of 9 at the line.
Shooting 2.
That's good from Payne. Hernan Gomez is checked in for Zion Williamson. He hits both from the stripe. And so here is New Orleans, trailing here by 8. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, you saw the communication breakdowns defensively, just giving up way too many open looks.
Yeah, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
Kicks it out to Paul. Pass to Payne. Good ball movement here by the Suns. 5 on the clock. And it's Paul missing.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Paul finds 8. And here's Payne. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Hayes the pass to Hernan Gomez. Out left to the wing. Hart with it. Out guarded by Crowder. To the paint. Crowder with the steal. Now here's Bridges. Defended by Hart. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Ayton is a player who, Greg, occasionally shoots a 3, but it's still a developing part of his game.
Yeah, not the best numbers from outside. Does it to keep teams honest, but it's a far-fetched to say he can stretch a defense.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Ray, you always want DeAndre Ayton to play more aggressively, don't you?
Well, it's when he's at his best, especially when he's down low and using his frame. He's kind of like, this young kid that doesn't realize how big he is, but he's starting to understand how much his size can impact what he can do on both ends of the floor.
And he can't hit the second.
DeAndre Ayton back in 2018 heard his name called first in the NBA draft, and he averaged a double-double in his first year in the NBA. Exciting to see what is next for this big man.
And with that, the Phoenix lead is cut to just 7 on the basket from Satoransky.
And that's just showing off right there, guys. I mean, he is too good with that crossover.
Paul dishes to Bridges. That one drops for him. Paul's got the lead up to 9 now for the Suns.
Attacking the paint, making an adjustment. The defense is right there, but that's a terrific effort by Paul.
Pass to Hart. Back to Graham. Paul with the defensive effort. Suns leading by 9. Here's Ayton. And the rebound goes to Murphy. The Pelicans have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. Graham, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Satoransky with it, outguarded by Crowder. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Suns. Booker comes in for Cameron Payne. Free throw good, Satoransky. Here's Paul. 32 points for him last game against Cleveland. Crowder kicks to Bridges. And there's the pass to Booker. Clock at 6. Well-placed alley-oop pass into the layup.
A difficult cover here on the pick and roll as Devin Booker's getting more and more experience playing out and making plays.
Lets it go from 11. Tries again, and it's good on the layup. Hart's got 7 points.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Booker. He's coming off a 28-point game against Cleveland.
Yeah, but all around offensively, the performance was great. He knew when he had it going, but he also knew he could get other guys going. So his passing right up there on the level with his scoring in that one.
Phoenix leading by 8. Paul passes to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Love the confidence of Devin Booker. When he gets a screen, he knows what he wants to do.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And, Booker might have been a volume shooter, at least early in his career, but now he's a legit #1 option for an offense.
Johnson, he's checked in for the Suns. The Pelicans also changing it up. Garrett Temple has checked in for Hart. Alexander Walker comes in for Satoransky. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Green. Here's Alexander Walker. 6 points for him. McGee with the block. Passes it to Johnson. And Booker kicks to Paul. Back to Booker. Over Murphy. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. And it's a 12-point Suns lead.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Here's Alexander Walker. And the Pelicans miss again.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Johnson against Hernan Gomez. Johnson, the pass to McGee. And no good. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. After this one, they're off to Sacramento to take on the Kings. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Pass to Hernan Gomez. From deep three-point range. And McGee kicks to Booker. Misses the three. Pelicans trail by 12. Inside. Here's Hernan Gomez. Hits the jump hook. Hernan Gomez has got 8 points.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
On the wing, Booker. He's got 20 from the line. Paul's shot is off.
He's going to be shaking his head on that one. Knows he missed an easy one.
Yeah, you can't make them all, and you for sure you'll want him taking that kind of shot.
Suns leading by 10. McGee finds Paul. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the half. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. For New Orleans, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the first one drops. And so he hits both.
They've hit every one of their free throws here in the second quarter. Very important when you're trailing.
Booker looking around.
Maybe not the best shot against that kind of defense, but he still has the ability to knock that kind of shot down.
And we've finished one half of basketball. Phoenix ahead, leading by 10. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, a very effective first half. What are you seeing that allows you to attack them so effectively?
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Devin Booker had it going on in the first quarter. He had 20 points, 3 rebounds, and 6 assists. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns' first half.
They've come out determined to push the pace. Up-tempo offense, getting the ball up court as quickly as possible. Advantage in transition points has been the major difference in this game.
Hey, Kenny, what do you have to say about the Pelicans?
Well, they have to improve their defense. Guys were getting burned on the perimeter. They wouldn't put a hand up, as my man used to say, hand down, man down. Oh, you got to get in some help. That pretty much covers everything, Ernie. Shaq, you think they played their best?
No way, no way.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
Yeah, you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Pop it forward. They'll have Bridges and Crowder. A star backcourt of Paul and Booker are out there. And it's Ayton in at the center. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Monty Williams.
You combine the power with Zion's ability to float and be coordinated, and defenders are going to struggle to contain him on the drive.
The Pelicans have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. We've been seeing athletic big men in the NBA now, Brent, for some time, but Zion Williamson raised the bar when it came to that department.
There's no doubt about it, and it's this combination that is so strange for people to have to wrap their heads around when you get on the floor with them. You're standing eye to eye to him if you're 6'5", and you don't realize the power, the strength, the quickness off the floor, the ability to put the ball down on the deck. I mean, he's just something that you don't see every day, and it's the reason why Zion's one of the more special players in the league.
And stolen by Williamson. Graham against Booker. Here's Hart. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Hart's got 9.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Satoransky against Booker. Ring shot on the way. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Williamson's got his 4th rebound in this one. Hart, 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Jay Crowder. These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Shooting 2.
No good on that one. The Suns making a switch here. Nader's checked in. And he's good on the second. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Ayton trying to break free, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Booker's got 22.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Yep, it counts. 24 points for Zion Williamson.
Well, that's a tremendous combination down there of strength and Zion's length, and he's going to dominate any defender around the rim.
Now here's Booker. 22 points for him. Here's Ayton. Connects on the 9-footer. Ayton's got 11 points.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
Now here's Graham. Guarded closely. And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, the talk at halftime must have been a good one. Right now, 3 straight buckets to start the quarter.
And Ayton throws it down.
Does it feel good as a big man like Ayton to throw it down? You bet it does.
Pelicans trailed by 7. Pass to Satoransky. Here's Williamson. Got a piece of it. Paul with the ball. He's got 10. Booker outside. Offline with his 3. The Pelicans have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Williamson right side, and Williamson throws it down.
Yeah, he's too good athletically. If Zion gets that close, that is big trouble.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Ball against Graham. Paul passes to Ayton. Back to Paul. That's in for his 5th make of the night. Now shooting at a 50% clip, 5 for 10.
Chris Paul not afraid to go inside, play amongst the trees, and still find a way to score.
Yes, that goes in.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Out to the right wing. Ayton kicks to Nader. And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile 1 block.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Cameron Payne's checked in for Chris Paul. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Pelicans trailed by 5. Floats it up for Williamson, and stolen by Booker. He kicks to Ayton. Poked loose, and the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
You 2 players.
Knocked away, and the Pelicans with possession here. Now Satoransky. He's got 10. Hayes finds Williamson. Graham gets a wide open look. Off target from outside. Phoenix leading by 5. Bridges misses.
Well, he had the perfect opportunity to finish that one, guys, and just flat out blew it.
Yep, that one goes in there. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's unblockable unless they can get a bigger man on him. Gotta learn your lesson.
There's the pass to Booker. To the inside. Ayton. Good. And a nice assist from Booker. Booker's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Yeah, Ayton just swallowing up the defender there and then completes the play.
Now here's Graham. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Graham's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Shoots it up. The Suns keeping it alive. A new 14.
Ayton's so big inside, he turns a miss into an opportunity.
Now here's Graham. Passes to Satoransky. Over to the left wing. Graham kicks to Williamson. Now here's Satoransky. He's guarded closely, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. JaVale McGee's checked in for Phoenix. And the Pelicans also making a change. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Satoransky. Here's Payne. 10 points for him. Pass to Ayton. It's tipped. It's number 9 to fall. He's only taken 10 shots.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Here's Williamson. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Graham's got his 9th assist in the game now. Here's Payne. Booker outside. Back to Payne. And he drops it in from the low post. Payne's got 12 points in the game. And so Graham will bring it up for the Pelicans. 7-point differential. Rebound by the Suns. Ayton's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, his poor shooting is a big reason that they're staring at this deficit right now. He needs to get on track if they're going to find a way to win.
The Pelicans making a switch here. Murphy's checked in. Here's Alexander Walker. 8 points for him.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop. Now here's Payne. The dish to Booker. And the dunk by Booker.
Now the Booker going high up for the dunk.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile One block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Bridges outside. Down low. Here's Ayton. And the Suns tack on 2 more. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Suns.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
To the middle. And there's Booker on the assist from Payne. And now an 11-point Suns lead.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Graham against Bridges, and it's Graham missing.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Bridges dishes to Payne. Pass to McGee. Over Hart. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Stolen by McGee. And the shot goes down. McGee's got the lead up to 13 now for the Suns. New Orleans has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Graham, the pass to Hayes. The basket is good off the assist from Graham. Hayes has got 8 points.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Payne kicks to McGee. Now the pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement by Phoenix.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Phoenix making some changes. Kaminsky is checked in for Ayton. And it's Crowder in for Mikal Bridges. And then for New Orleans, Hernan Gomez is checked in for Jackson Hayes. Temple comes in for Josh Hart. And Lewis subbed in for Devontae Graham. Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. That's tipped. Lewis passes to Temple. It's good. Temple's got it back down to single digits for the Pelicans.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim, unabated in stride.
Here's Payne. And the layup's good off the glass. Payne's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling down.
Here's Alexander Walker. That one's not going to go. Good work defensively by Crowder.
And it seems like we have an invasion of players in the league from Canada. Nickeil Alexander-Walker, one of the latest first-round picks from the North.
Yep, 2019 GA, Alexander Walker, 17th pick in the draft. And he's really close to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. In fact, they're related. That's his cousin. And they did this really cool jersey swap the first time that they faced off against each other. And SGA actually got the best of him in that game, scored 23 back in 2020. But Canada providing some incredible talent to the league the last few years.
4 on the shot clock. Here's Temple. That one wide left.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
Back to McGee, and the slam dunk by McGee.
Booker more and more becoming a double threat, not just to score the ball, but starting to realize he can set up his teammates.
Here's Alexander Walker, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson comes in for Booker, and Chris Paul subbed in for Cameron Payne. And the Pelicans making a change here as well. Hayes is checked in. .54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Temple. Shot clock at 6. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For New Orleans, they have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them.
Shoot 2.
Free throw drops for Temple. And the Suns making a change here. Booker's checked in. Satoransky's checked in for the Pelicans. And both free throws good for Temple. 44 seconds left here in the third quarter. Booker outside. Passes it to Paul. Shot clock at 5. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
CP3 taking a hit, still unfazed.
Here's Alexander Walker. He's got 8. This is there. And so it's Phoenix looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. Garrett Temple is out there with Jackson Hayes. Then there's Thomas Satoransky. Then there's Hernan Gomez. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard position. Kaminsky. Count it. Good. Kaminsky's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for Phoenix.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Here's Temple. Driving to the basket. Banked in off the glass. Suns leading by 13. Booker outside. Paul outside. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And stolen by Booker. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Here's Johnson. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. Pass to Satoransky. He can't hit that time. Good work defensively by Paul. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup. Booker's got 28 points for the game.
And if Booker has the defense on him inside, he can still deliver. He doesn't let that get to him.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Alexander Walker. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Shooting 2.
And he makes the first. Zion Williamson's checked in for New Orleans. Good on both. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. And the pass to Kaminsky. And the call will be against Hernan Gomez. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
And it's the Suns with the ball. Here's Paul. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the 2 teams.
Free throw, good, Paul.
You know, there's been a lot of stops in CP3's career, but there's been no doubt that when he's on the team, he is the vocal and emotional leader of their production.
And he has to take that long, slow walk back to the bench here. He'll watch the rest of this one from the sideline. Yeah, and luckily they've got terrific depth at that position. If there's one spot on the floor where they can afford to lose somebody, that would probably be it.
And try to find other ways to talk about Zion's leaping ability. How about timing? Showing it there.
Passes it to Booker. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 30 points for Devin Booker.
Down the stretch, he's been flat out awesome. He helped them them get the lead, and now he's making sure they keep it.
And there's the drive. And with that shot, the Suns' lead is cut down to 14 points again, thanks to the basket from Satoransky.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Now here's Booker over Hernangomez. No good from Booker. Satoransky looking around. Here's Temple. Dishes it to Williamson. Here's Hernangomez. It's hauled in by the Suns. Here's Paul. Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Alexander Walker. Now here's Satoransky. The feet to Williamson. Shoots over Bridges. That's in, and the Suns' lead is cut down to just 12 points on the bucket from Williamson.
You know, he's really been one of the few bright spots for them, trying to will this team to victory.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the 4th. A pretty nice efficiency there. And Williamson gets it to go.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblock for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Pass to Temple. Now the pass to Williamson. Here's Alexander Walker, defended by Booker. Clock at 4. Here's Temple. It's blocked.
More than capable as a defender. Bridges with a great job using his length.
A nice shot by Booker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. DeAndre Ayton's checked in for the Suns. JaVale McGee comes in for Johnson. Hardy's checked in for New Orleans. Devontae Graham comes in for Alexander Walker. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear New Orleans' coach going over their plan during the break. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Thank you, David. Good on the bucket. Booker's got 34 points.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Graham finds Satoransky. Back to Graham. Paul with the steal, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Devontae Graham. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Here's Booker. From the arc, Hernangomez grabs the miss. Hernangomez has got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. And that one's good, Williamson.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Satoransky against Booker. To the inside. Ayton. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Yeah, this is a maturity play here. Lots of pressure around him, and he doesn't speed up.
Free throw drops for Ayton. Pelicans trail by 15. Satoransky the pass to Williamson. Here's Graham.
Get the perimeter.
13 feet away. Rebound by JaVale McGee. Suns have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Bridges for three. Sinks the triple.
Bridges confident right now, and I like to see him just be quick with those kind of decisions.
Graham surveying the floor. Floats it up for Williamson. And stolen by Ayton. He dishes it to Paul. To the paint. Here's McGee. Another shot. And it's played in by Paul. Paul's got 5 points in the quarter.
The competitiveness of this game lifting, and so Chris Paul is going to get to that standard. He enjoys being aggressive on the offensive glass.
Now here's Satoransky. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
Booker against Satoransky. Booker dishes to Paul. Ayton trying to break free. Pelicans trailed by 18. Satoransky finds Williamson. He gets it in there. Williamson's got 40 points.
You really got to tip your cap to him in terms of how he's played today, even if they end up losing this game.
And here's Booker. Paul outside. Let's go. It's good from the top of the key. Paul's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, there's a dependability when Chris Paul needs to get the scoring going. He's still capable of doing that.
Oh!
Yeah, it looks like Zion's got the stage all to himself there, just tearing down the rim.
Suns leading by 16. Paul passes to McGee. Kicks it out to Booker. No good with the triple.
Well, if he wants to make the defense work, he's got to start knocking down the threes. Only one so far in this game for him, and none since halftime.
Hart, that's good.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Phoenix has gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Timeout called, the Suns.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Devin Booker.
And guys, no doubt who our pick was going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed.
It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row. Back to Paul. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
And that one falls for Paul. Pelicans trailed by 17. Passes it to Williamson. Back to Graham. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That's tipped. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Phoenix Suns. Puts it up from 15. Paul can't get it to go. Pelicans trailed by 17. Satoransky with it. Inside. Wants to get it off to Graham and does. Some solid defense from Ayton.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Floats it up for Williamson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Now here's Ayton. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Booker. Off the left rim and out. Pelicans trailed by 15.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for Phoenix.
Well, and it really came together for him at the perfect time today, and in the end, they just ran away with it.
I tell you what, I didn't expect it to be this easy coming in, but they certainly made it look that way. A complete team effort.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for Devin Booker.
Now, serving up feeds all night long. He was the best teammate that they had on the floor.
And the Suns with a completely new group on the floor. And then for New Orleans, Marshall, he's checked in for Williamson. Jones comes in for Josh Hart. And Garrett Temple subbed in for Devontae Graham. And he can't get the second one to drop either. Coming up empty that time. And we are seeing a lot of star players now, Brent, gravitate to the big markets. Do you think the NBA will ever have something like a franchise tag similar to pro football?
That's an interesting idea. I don't think so. I don't know if the NBA Players Union would sign off on something like that. You know, the first thing that might be addressed is getting to a point where there is a salary cap and a hard cap for teams to stay under some sort of financial restrictions that allow the smaller market teams to compete in some ways. But up until that time, Kevin, I don't see much of that changing.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Payton. It's rebounded by New Orleans. High post, Hernan Gomez. And Temple kicks to Marshall. Pass to Jones. And too long on the shot. And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, it never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris, what does a win like this do for you at this time of the season?
Hopefully it gives us a little momentum. We got a tough stretch coming up.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.